Hello everyone, Rashi here. Today I'm going to review Rainbows After Storm Volume 7. I know for once no fancy intro, but yeah, the reason I'm going with this is because I kind of teased that this would be the one I would read and the one I would review soon in one of my latest videos, so decided to roll with it. So far, Rainbows After Storm has been a really good Yuri, and Volume 7 is probably one of the best volume of that series. Um, Volume 6 started the school trip arc, and there was some drama, but Volume 6 had a satisfying ending, but it wasn't actually the end of the school trip arc. It actually ends on this volume, although it only takes like one or two chapters. And well, I say one or two chapters, but there are some stuff related to it that happens right after it. So maybe three or four chapters. But yeah, it was a really satisfying conclusion to the school trip arc. Although the first chapter had some moderate fans, I would even go as far as saying it was pretty heavy fan service. It's only a panel or two, but still, if you're reading this in public, do it after you read the first chapter. After the school trip arc, it goes back to an arc that had started in Volume 5, which is the love rival, like typical love rival thing that a lot of rom-com have. And it also ended on this volume. So basically, Volume 7 ends two arcs that started almost at the same time. And I'd say for the love rival thing, this one had probably the most satisfying love rival arc ending I've ever seen in a rom-com. Whether it's a Yuri, boy love, or well, I haven't actually read many boy love, but still, or even like straight rom-com. This was one of the most, if not the most satisfying ending to a love rival arc. I really like how it was handled from both the two main character and the love rival herself. So I really loved it. This definitely increased my appreciation for Volume 7 a lot more than I had hoped to. And it, actually, Volume 7 really helps making Rainbows After Storm one of my favorite Yuri of all time. I know I mentioned a couple times that Tadakoro-san was my favorite Yuri of all time, but now this and another series are really starting to get close, maybe even surpass Tadakoro-san as my favorite Yuri, which is a lot to say because Tadakoro-san has been my favorite Yuri for just about 2 years now. So I'm really hyped to see what will happen after Volume 7 because there's still 6 volumes left. This is one of the longer Yuri. Most Yuri don't seem to have more than like not all, but most Yuri don't seem to have more than like 6 or 7 volumes with like even even Bloom Into You is one of the slightly longer one at 8 volumes. But they are longer than that, I guess. Like Citrus with 16 volumes if we count the sequel. But anyway, that's beside the point. So if you like a Yuri with not too much drama, but still some typical teenage romance drama, Rainbows After Storm is definitely one of the best I've read, and Volume 7 really increased my appreciation for this. Which means that Volume 7 is an easy 10 out of 10. One of the best volumes of the series, and yeah. So as for the availability, let's see. I already looked at it, and yeah, my Prime membership will end on February 28th, but I'm gonna get this sorted out on my by the next time I make a review. So Rainbows After Storm, $15.99. Pretty easy to find because it's one of the more recent volumes. And as you can see here, it does say that it's stock, and it doesn't say like, oh, there's only like 8 copies left, so it should be easy to get yourself a copy. So, this was my review of Rainbows After Storm Volume 7. I really hope you're... If you're already reading this series, I really hope you're enjoying it. And if you haven't started the series yet and want a new good Yuri without too much drama, definitely suggest this one. I really love this one. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.